Welcome back to the Navy Sports Magazine. Joined by Navy women's coach Stefanie Pemper. We got a piece of hardware here. Not the one you had hoped to come home with, but that, having seen a lot of Patriot League women's basketball games since the mid-90s, that's as good a Patriot League game as I've ever seen. I thought two teams that played a very high level of basketball. Sometimes this time of the year we see teams that are tight, play games in the mid-40s because they can't make a shot. I thought you and Bucknell put on a tremendous display of basketball. I know it hurts to lose, but from a basketball standpoint, had to be pleased with the way your kids accounted for themselves on Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. It's still really heartbreaking today, 24 hours later, but yeah, I'm not sure that we played better all year in a game. And so, from kind of top to bottom, we've certainly had some better individual performances, but as far as the whole team, it was really neat to see women step up, and we were right there, so there's some silver lining in that for sure, because of course you care about, this opportunity that they have to play for a championship and to play on national television and to represent their school. And so to do that as impressively as they did, sure, there is an element where you feel really proud of that.
I was going to say, in the battle within the game, I mean, to see players like Sarita Condi and Claire DeBoer almost in a mano a mano at times, just play at such a high level. How, when you go out and recruit and when you go out and show players, hey, this is what our league is capable of, this is what you could be a part of. Does a game like that help in that standpoint in your mind?
Yeah, I think it should, for sure. Our league is so competitive, a bunch of really good academic schools, and people are attracted to kind of that whole student-athlete experience, and there really isn't a top dog in the league, and there really isn't a basement dweller in our league, and that's a lot of sports, but especially women's basketball. And then it's neat to see people just step up, right? And when you see that in sports, and Sarita, of course, a career high in the semifinals, like that personifies just playing your best when your best is needed. And, for DeBoer, I don't know what her career high is, but I've never seen her play as well as she did yesterday.
For your team, you saw shot making from everybody. And this is why I think, down the stretch, I thought you all had a great chance to win. You were getting shots at the game from Kayla. You got Taylor going. You got a big, obviously, shot from Ashanti there to get the game into overtime. To see your team, and you mentioned, as a team, respond like that, is that what every coach is hoping for in a situation like that, where you can get everybody contributing?
Absolutely, yeah. Yes, we talk about that all the time, and you look at what you have and what you can do, offensively and defensively. And for us now, for years, we've felt like it's really needed to be and wanted to be a team approach, kind of on both ends. But yeah, Hannah made huge shots. Sarita, Bianca Roach, Laurel hit a big shot. So it really was incredible.
You all set a standard here with 3 consecutive championships, and the sign of a program is not dropping off. You all haven't done that. What's been the key to that, where you all have not had that, catastrophic drop off in the quality of the program?
Yeah, I know. Well, first of all, I just think that concept of these women, wanting to be a part of something bigger than themselves, by coming to this academy, I think that translates for sure in our basketball program. So just a selflessness, and then a pride in representing the Naval Academy, and wearing Navy on your jersey. I think we find enough women that really like basketball, and are competitive, and if they're going to be doing something, they think they can beat anybody, and they want to try to beat anybody. I'll never forget when we lost to Bucknell the first game of league, Sarita said, essentially, let's go 17-1, and that's just an incredible attitude, and she's not the first woman that's played for us probably that's had that attitude, and it is special.
I know from an emotional standpoint, it certainly was hard to accept defeat when the game was over, but at the same time, how do you feel that this team, does have a reward? There is an opportunity in the women's NIT, so they have at least one more chance to go out and compete for something here. There's obviously a chance to compete for a championship in this WNIT.
Yeah.
You all did it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
How good does it feel to at least have one more chance for these ladies to go out and display, obviously, the tremendous athletic courage they showed on Sunday?
Yeah, I like that you called it courage. I'm really excited. I think we're really excited. You know, a really great memory, believe it or not, that I have from my time at Navy is that 2014 NIT experience down at Old Dominion. Another just heartbreaking loss, but really good basketball game. You know, going on the road, playing in front of, you know, other fans, and just a good team and a good coach. And it's no, we're fortunate for sure. You know, it's kind of the next best 64 teams in the country, and to be able to say that we're one of those teams, and I believe we are, is just a credit to this team, and just to the program.
I was going to say, is that part of continuing that success and that championship culture that every coach hopes to have every year?
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, I think it's cool. You know, you hang a banner for that. You know, for playing the WNIT, and I think that's deserving. So, no, we're excited for tonight for sure to hear who we're playing and where we're going, and we think it'll be close by. So we hope we can get some fans to the game, and you know, we hope we don't play on Wednesday. You know, because the weather could prohibit people from coming. But yeah, we think it'll be close, and just really excited. But have to kind of summon the energy. I'm not gonna lie. You know, somebody just asked me kind of how I feel today, and you know, you're just still a little bit of grieving. You know, it's not life and death grieving, but it's a process. You know, and so today is still hard, but at the same time, you know that those emotions mean that you really care, and that you're surrounded by a staff and players that really care. So that's a great feeling.
Well, I'm sure once that ball gets tossed up in the air in the first round of WNIT, all of that will get blocked out, and it's game time again. Congratulations on a terrific season. I know the fans will enjoy the great moments they've had, and hopefully at least maybe a couple of others coming up in this WNIT. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
All right, Stefanie Pemper joining us here on the Navy Sports Magazine.